walked into the client meeting and realized my manager had already reassigned my lead role to a junior employee who had only been with the firm for 3 weeks. I stood there with my notes and my presentation slides ready, watching as Mr. Thorne introduced the new guy as the visionary behind the campaign I had spent 4 months building from scratch. I felt a cold, sinking sensation in my chest as I realized that every hour of overtime and every breakthrough I had made was being handed over to someone else, just because they were a favorite of the management. It was a total erasure of my professional identity that felt like a punch to the gut in front of my biggest client. Mr. Thorne was the kind of manager who valued loyalty over competence, and he had a habit of promoting people who didn't challenge his ideas or ask too many questions about his budget. I had been vocal about some of his questionable spending in the past, which apparently made me an unreliable lead in his eyes despite my perfect track record. Seeing him now, nodding and smiling as the junior employee stumbled through the technical details of my work, I realized that I was being pushed out of the company I had helped build. I felt a surge of adrenaline that made my hands shake. A realization that if I didn't fight back now, I would be nothing more than a ghost in my own office. Actually, Mr. Thorne, I think I should handle the technical deep dive since I'm the one who wrote the algorithms we're discussing, I said, stepping forward and taking the remote from the junior employee's hand before he could object. I didn't wait for Thorne to approve. I turned to the client and began explaining the specific innovations that had made the campaign so successful. I spent the next 20 minutes proving to everyone in the room that I was the only person who actually understood the project. And I saw the client's expression shift from confusion to a deep, focused interest. Thorne sat in the corner looking like a man who had just watched his house burn down, his face a bright, angry purple as I took back the control he had tried to steal. When the meeting was over and the client had left, Thorne pulled me into his office and screamed that I was being insubordinate and that I had embarrassed him in front of the board. I didn't raise my voice. I just looked him in the eye and told him that what was embarrassing was trying to pass off a junior employee as the lead of a multi-million-dollar account. I told him that I was resigning effective immediately. I felt like I was in control of my own future. I walked out of the building that afternoon and I had 3 job offers by the time I reached my car, all from rival firms that had heard about my work on the campaign. I chose a company that valued my expertise and my integrity. And within a year, I had taken almost all of Thorne's biggest clients with me because they trusted my results over his politics. I learned that you can't let a manager take control of your career, and that your own value is something you have to define for yourself every single day. I'm a partner at my own firm now, and I make sure that every employee is given full credit for their work, ensuring that no one ever has to feel the way I did in that meeting room. I've built a reputation for being a leader who values honesty and hard work above all else, and my company has never been more successful. I still see Thorne sometimes at industry events, but he's no longer the powerful manager he used to be. He's just a man who lost his best talent because he was too afraid of their success. I learned that taking back control isn't just about a project. It's about taking back your own sense of worth and moving on to